Prepárate para Titanfall. I was actually looking up some old articles on the early coverage of this before people kind of knew what to expect from it. But they're more of them than I expected are in Spanish, so which I guess makes sense because that market is huge down there, but like the Xbox market, but I think I hadn't realized how many ports Bluepoint had done over the years, because like its founders were the Metroid Prime series engineering team, which is super kick-ass.
Yeah, they've pretty much, as far as I know, have only done ports of stuff, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, that's most of what I was aware of. Like so I didn't realize they did like the PS4 and Vita ports of Flower, which was kind of cool. That was in like 2013, so it was like after the new systems were out, but I think that was
Colossus and a bunch of others.
Yep, that's the big one I knew. I feel like they've done a bunch of Sony-centric stuff, which, like, very competent ports, but unfortunately it was like PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, which pays the bills, I mean, and super competent, but not my favorite game.
There's 3 God of War collections.
Bluepoint's the one doing that Demon's Souls port for PS5, right? A remake, I guess.
Yeah. Well, your HD collection.
Oh, that's right.
PlayStation All-Stars.
I'm trying to remember when I first became like aware of them, because I know it was after this Titanfall port came out, but I feel like even before that they were pretty known to me.
Gravity Rush Remastered.
All right, that's cool. Here, just a sec. Here's one of those. I think this is one of the articles from before Titanfall was out. En palabras de Vince Zampella, CEO de Respawn Entertainment y co-creador de la franquicia Call of Duty, con el Titanfall original nos centramos en ofrecer una jugabilidad muy pulida y en reinventar la forma en la que te movías en un shooter en primera persona. Oh wait, just kidding. This is this is way later. This is them like responding. This is like an article responding to the changes for Titanfall 2. Like they're talking about, I guess this was in the window when everyone was still like, I guess, scared of online-only games because that Xbox One launch went so badly. So, like, even right here, just a sec. El modo campaña de Titanfall 2, que podrá jugarse sin necesidad de estar conectado a internet, ofrecerá una experiencia única que explorará la unión sin igual entre el hombre y la máquina. Wait, say that again?
Last Factor, that was their one original title.
Oh god, that was what, PS3 launch? Or
PS3 download.
Oh, that wasn't even launched, that's right. That was like a year into the system? No, that would have been...
The last thing that they finished was Shadow of the Colossus in 2018, so it's...
I mean, chances are they've been working on that Demon's Souls port for a while, because they had a lot, they had a lot to show during that that reveal.
Some people are happy, some people aren't happy, because it just looks different than...
Yeah, they can suck it. Like, it looks amazing.
It's the Doom 3 stuff of, it's too much color.
Or Diablo, right?
Diablo, yeah. Go to hell. Doesn't matter.
Let's do the intro. Oh, actually, I don't know if the intro goes straight into training or not. I kind of hope it does. I may skip it. This was just kind of setting the mood.
That was an ad for a second. That's because I have no audio from it.
Oh, right. You're just seeing.
I'm just like, what is this vintage Americana footage?
So I'm trying to think of the top.
Going to space.
I think I'm trying to remember the timeline. I think Apex is like 20 or 30 years after the end of Titanfall 2, and you're like coming up on the end of that. But because like Pathfinder is specifically an MRVN from Titanfall 2, and Bangalore, I think, is just a standard IMC foot soldier, which could have been in the timeline for any game, but
the IMC's refueling facility here in Denver is vital for travel.
I love that this story is based around this like fighting over resources, but in the course of this fighting, they waste so many fucking resources. Which, I mean, that pretty much, I guess, sums up human history, but, you know.
That was the footage in the beginning of 2, and it's like, everything's green and lush, and they're fighting, and it's everything's trashed and nothing is worth it.
What do you think made him turn, Admiral? Why did McAllen betray you? Short on fuel and supplies. The first militia fleet...
You know, I'm thinking about it. When I was down in Texas years back, like spending the summer there, I want to say I must have been aware of Blue Point then because I was considering visiting ID, and I was considering visiting Blue Point because they're both in Austin, I think. That sounds right, but... Okay, the intro did not go into the tutorial. I wonder if it'll let me do it from the playlist, or... Because I messed around with it briefly, just long enough to get through, just to make sure that online games were still available, but... Oh, here we go. I can go through the training. Oh, so this, in theory, runs at 60, which is really cool. It drops a lot in heavy combat, like, pretty obviously. But it also has the option to lock it at 30, which is cool. I haven't done that yet, just because it plays pretty darn well, targeting 60. And I think the stream output is 60 FPS, so that's good. You'll be able to see all that lovely screen tearing. All right, I'm going to try, this is not usually smart to do, but I'm going to try bumping your audio ever so slightly.
This unit is authorized for military use only. Possession by an individual is a Class 1 felony.
Welcome to the Hammond Pilot Certification Simulator. Warning, unregistered user detected. Key accepted. Training pod is authorized. Welcome, pilot. To calibrate the AR display, please look at each of the red lights. Would you like to reverse the vertical look input?
No, I wouldn't.
Visual calibration complete. Simulator initializing.
You're just blind from that point on.
You are free to move around the simulation. Please walk through the tunnel in front of you.
Clear.
Oh god. I should not have stopped.
Sprint through the tunnel.
Whoa, I'm getting, I think, feedback from your end.
Jump over the obstacle. For greater distance, jump while sprinting.
Get too loud.
Jesus, what is happening, Carl? Saying, like, pause loudly?
The edge of a surface to pull yourself
Yes.
up. Nicely done.
Texas Hold'em. Makes no sense.
As a pilot, your most important piece of gear is your jump kit, which allows you to run on walls. Wall run across the gap to proceed. Wall runs can be chained together to travel farther.
What'd you think of the wall running in 2?
It's really good.
I love it.
I'm surprised you don't slide down and fall after a while. It just
Well done.
keep on. You almost don't have to worry about it.
Oh yeah, they don't give a shit. I mean, I would love if they did a weird balance thing, if they ever did add a Titan pilot to Apex, like where it, for some reason, can't do the ground slide, but can do wall runs. So they have more mobility near the edge of canyons and stuff, but not so much just on the ground.
Can't climb.
No, they can climb in Titanfall.
You can only side run up the building.
They can only turn left.
Jump kits extend your natural jumping ability. You can jump once more after leaving.
There was a
the
good
map.
glitch at the end of the last chapter. Apex story where
More distance.
end up going into
Before
like
starting the second jump.
this mode like in
Double
Halloween.
jump and mantle into the
Okay.
to proceed.
But when you come out of it,
Mhm.
still have that super speed and super climb, and it kind of doubles. You can like take Gibraltar and climb up one of those tall trees in the swamp.
Use wall running and
Oh, interesting.
It's literally like he's tall, climbing up like a 20-story skyscraper with no issue at all.
There's like a million different ways you can do this room in the training thing. Like, actually going back to where I started, I think you can just straight up... How did I do it originally? Yeah, you can just go straight up.
Excellent navigational skills, pilot. Cloaking, making yourself nearly invisible, is essential to pilot survival. To get past the sentry...
I've forgotten, is cloaking standard in Titanfall 2 still, or no?
Well done. Cloaking does not last forever.
Think so, but I didn't use it very often.
Okay.
It's like really short.
Okay, yeah, it's because you need to be able to, like, scramble away and recover from, like, if you get knocked out of your Titan and shit, or if you're fucking with a Titan. But it's probably more useful in, like, multiplayer.
Situations, you can kill silently with a melee attack. Get close to the target to melee. If you see the opponent from behind, you will perform an execution.
Time travel on the one level where it's
Meleeing an
like
enemy from the front can be
switch
faster
out
and
of the
carries
one
more
era
risk of death.
into a completely different
Continue.
firefight with
Please
another
pull your weapon.
action
The
that you're
weapon
going
is
back
empty.
and forth while trying
Load
to
a fresh
avoid.
magazine.
It's so fucking good. Oh my god, I just realized something. So you have not finished Titanfall 2, right?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay. There is something that, it's not spoiler exactly, but like, there is something to look forward to at the end of the game.
Use your smart pistol to neutralize the target. Target eliminated.
Spoiler alert, it's kind of happening now.
Pistol can lock on to more than one target.
I'm assuming you haven't gotten that yet.
With your smart pistol. Targets neutralized. Some enemies, especially pilots, require multiple locks to kill with one trigger pull. Kill the pilot with your smart pistol. Target down.
They do like killing a robot in the past, and then their body was up 2 feet away from where it died in the future.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh, you guys almost got this.
Rifle. To take a more calculated shot, you can aim down the sights of your weapon. Destroy all of the targets in the shooting range. All targets eliminated without a magazine swap. Your ammunition conservation has been noted.
Poor Pathfinder. Splurfy, I love the pistol so much. It's so good. The smart pistol specifically.
Well done.
Shoot those little balls.
What's that?
Combat scenario
Light
initialized.
bulbs.
Destroy all opposition in the area. Your mini-map is located in the upper left corner of your AR display. Look for the small dots on your mini-map to find all the enemy troops.
Yeah, tons of the game design here is just built around the balance of the smart pistol. He's inside the structure? Yeah.
Minimal damage sustained during live fire exercise. Well done. Combat scenario initialized. Hostile Titanfall imminent.
Those clouds look rad.
Will not take substantial damage from small arms fire. Switch to your anti-Titan weapon. Destroy the Titan with your anti-Titan weapon.
Oops, I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna die. I love fucking around with that near-death state, too.
Dangerous, even with the right weaponry. Pilots earn credit towards their next Titan drop by engaging in combat.
Enjoy how
Once
much of
your
a
Titan
non-character
is built,
Ash
you can
was.
drop your Titan onto the battlefield.
And then everybody was saying it for oh, this must have been some amazing character that they're going to bring her back. And it's like,
Nope.
literally there for 2 minutes and then you kill her. And that's it.
She's fine.
Get close to your Titan to mount up.
Motherfucker, we
I
got...
was expecting more
Titans are
from her.
designed to be a natural extension
She was some
of the pilot.
super cool bad guy.
Firing your Titan's secondary weapon is as easy as firing a pilot weapon. Kill the hostiles arriving in drop pods.
No, my primary is the quad rocket, so... Oh, also, my favorite thing in the world is running over dudes. Like, just squish. Speak of the devil. There he goes.
Combat scenario complete.
Titans can dash.
Oh, I would absolutely love that for Xenogears.
To proceed, please dash in any direction you like. Please dash to the left. Dash backwards. The dash meter is located beneath the crosshair on the Titan cockpit display. Each blue box represents one dash. Dash forward. Good job. Please proceed to the exit. Titans frequently dash to avoid threats in combat. Move down the hallway while avoiding the rockets.
There it is, Blizz.
To defend against ranged threats, Titans can be equipped with the Vortex Shield.
Vortex shield.
This weapon absorbs incoming ballistics for a limited time, then refires them.
Hammond Industries.
Well played.
Step on a couple more Pathfinders.
Oh, you want to be friends.
Skilled pilots often disembark from their Titans on the battlefield.
Not like those trash pilots.
Disembark from your Titan.
Thank you.
Head
Later,
into the
Fred.
control room to open the gate for your Titan.
Oh, I really hope this version got the patches that let you choose the alternate language chips for your Titan. Oh, you have to hold it.
Pilots can control their Titan's AI when they are on foot
So I had a Castellano and a Japanese
or guard.
Titan chip for multiplayer when I was playing this originally, and I fucking loved it.
displays your Titan's current AI mode.
Mm-hmm.
Put your Titan into follow mode, and it will follow you through the gate. When your Titan is in follow mode, it will try to stay close to your position. Get close to your Titan and re-embark.
Oh.
To continue, pilot your Titan to the exit.
Whoa, friend.
Fucking love the Titans.
Titans also carry offhand weapons into combat. These weapons can be fired at times when primary weapons are unavailable, which enhances your Titan's combat effectiveness. Be sure to deploy offhand weapons to maximize your firepower.
Please spam both these buttons.
Prepare for your final combat test. Try to use all of the skills you have learned.
I'll try and cheese this.
Titan shields Titan combat scenario initialized. Wave survived. Prepare for the next wave.
Yeah, it pretty much puts you in a couple easy waves, and then it's like a kind of last stand style thing with like, you're up against like 7 other Titans.
Enemy Titans may now appear with more advanced weapons. Has a shield that deflects incoming damage. Your shield bar wraps above the health bar at the top center of your HUD. If you avoid taking damage for a short time, your shields will recharge. The best pilots will monitor their Titan's shields in combat, taking breaks to recharge as necessary. Survived. Prepare for the next wave. Next wave incoming. Enemy Titan shields online. Use caution. Status is located at the top center of your HUD. Notice that when your health bar goes down, it will not replenish. Once your health bar is depleted, your Titan is doomed to die shortly.
Sloppy. They can still fuck you up when they're in that like doomed state, so. In fact, some Titans are balanced in a way where they will basically hang around in a doomed state for longer. Like the pilot puts themselves at risk because it's like how close they are to the explosion, but
Will now be equipped with the Vortex Shield.
The Titans in this one sentient as well.
No, so that's... Well, they're standalone, but I don't think they're sentient, kind of like that one in the second is. I mean, you get attached to them, but I don't think it's quite the same. You're not Optimus Prime. Oh, shit. You're not, like, friends with Optimus Prime.
Once it is due. When you eject, you can use the higher vantage point to plan your next move. Excellent. Your pilot combat certification is complete.
For your safety, please stay in the training pod to regain your equilibrium.
All hands, listen up. We're 5 minutes out from Horizon Station. Pilots, this is your stop. You got 10 minutes to collect your gear and get off my boat.
I like that.
Welcome to the frontier.
Like, you're already there. As they say, Prepárate para Titanfall. I'm just going to do online, see what's up. I think attrition is the one that's going to have the most players, which admittedly is not a lot. But players can join match mid-game. So even if you're in technically a one-on-one match, which is actually fine in this because of all the fodder enemies they have running on the server side. But other players, and it'll fill up within like a round. So as far as games go that work okay with a small community, like this one is pretty well designed for it, which matters more on, you know, this 360 version because people are still playing a system from 05, but the Xbox One and PC communities are still pretty solid anyway. Smart pistol because I'm a scrub. Assault because I'm boring. Oh boy. Got him. Thank you. Try to get out of here because oh shit. Shit. Oh, I'm super dead. Ooh. Oh, that's a pilot. Shit. Yeah, so the matches are filled with, like, AI-controlled kind of grunts that you take out to pull down the respawn time on your Titan itself. And they'll fight back, so, I mean, for the most part, they're not a threat, but, like, you know, if you're sloppy, they'll get you. But they're also Spectres, which are... That was a player. That was not a player. Yeah, so killing a player and killing a couple of those, whoops. I gotta get to the dropship. Shit.
Mission aborted. Proceed. Not going for evacuation.
Where am I headed? Yeah, you're dead. Oh, dropship is nowhere near. Oh, they have... One of the perks you can get on the Titans is a nuclear. Like, when you get taken out, you create just a crazy explosion. And this phase of the end of the match, even if win or lose, the losing team tries to evac to a dropship, but it's A, getting there on the one life you have left, and B, making sure the other team doesn't totally destroy the dropship. So you don't want to just jump into the dropship, you actually want to defend it and try and take out any Titans. Looks like one of us got out. That person did not. Oh, maybe none of us got there. Oh, but when you're a late arrival, your losses don't matter in your rankings, which is cool. Not that rankings particularly matter, but some people care about that. But it has like dailies and stuff, and there's just an overall pilot level that goes up over time, so you can get unlocks. Some aesthetic, but a lot of them are functional. It's not necessarily an advantage per se. It's just giving you more kind of options and more tools as you go. This still feels really effing good for, well, in general, it feels really good, but also for, like, a 360 game.
How dare this game
Fucking Blue Point.
be good?
Those bastards. That is what I think of them. I'm never going to have an actual prompt that's useful for it, but damned if I'm not going to use it. I just use the explodey animation.
This unit is authorized for military use only.
Signal decryption handshake is unstable. You may experience visual artifacts. Welcome back.
Oh, but the invisibility is specifically tuned for, like, the Spartan, or the Titan readouts. So it fools Titans a lot better, but, like, other ground soldiers basically see right through it.
Hey, this is a battle of attrition. Target and destroy all enemy
Fuck
forces.
Spartans.
Oh yeah, all those Spartans. Whoa. A little bit of internet going on there. Ah, shit. I just knocked my headphones out. Damn it. I gotta actually switch to something a little more effective for the humans. Oh, RE45 is the pistol. That's awesome. Hadn't even remembered. What we got in here?
Pilot, your Titan will be ready in 2 minutes.
Hello, soldier.
Hey, your Titan will be ready in 60 seconds.
good start, but we're not ahead by much. Stay sharp, my friend.
Titan ready. 15 seconds.
Damn it. I like how the city kind of like breaks away over time, like the simulation goes back to like the more holodeck look underneath to it.
A friendly Titan is attacking your target. A friendly Titan is attacking your target. Warning. Recommend regen.
Pulling even further ahead of the IFC. Great job down there, boss.
Pilot, your Titan will be ready in 2 minutes.
Oh god. It's not the right weapon.
We're barely ahead of the IMC, man. The battle projections say it's gonna be real close.
That's a strange weapon.
Certain levels have like control points that determine the number of grunts and specters being spawned.
We're doing even better than before. Good work, team. Keep up the pressure.
Hey, your Titan's good to go. Call it when ready.
Enemy Titan has ejected. Critical damage. Take cover. Caution. You are outnumbered too.
Pilot, your Titan will be ready in 2 minutes.
We're still ahead, boss, but the IFC are catching up. Don't let them now.
I got squished.
Titan will be ready in 60 seconds.
Is that a soda?
Punchy pizza.
Interesting.
All right, we got what we came for. Awesome work, team. Mission accomplished.
Well done, guys. The IMC are attempting to escape by dropships, but I've marked their extraction points for you. Don't let them get away.
Hey, I finally won a game of memory.
You got it. Stand by for Titanfall. IMC pilots in the area. Cut them off before they get to the extract point. You're right at the IMC landing zone. Watch for incoming enemy pilots. The enemy dropship is arrived. Destroy it before they get away.
Didn't have enough Titans spawn, so we couldn't take it out. I don't know how many got out, though. I'm assuming someone did, but I was more focusing. God, I sucked that match. I want to get more of the customization stuff, because the standard loadouts they're pretty well balanced, but not quite to my style. There we go. Okay, I can at least create them, though I won't have access to everything. Howdy, doggo. Let's see if we can't do a little better this time around. Liz, you're still on the horn, right?
I'm still here.
No, just checking. I can like only focus on the one screen, so I'm sticking with Assault until I can customize it a little more. Hello, Pathfinder.
Hey, this is a battle of attrition. Target and destroy all enemy forces.
Pathfinder's just is a version of Iron Shaft. Borderline.
Your Titan will be ready in 2 minutes.
Probably coming through on the stream just fine, but there's like quite a bit of screen tearing in the haze.
ready in 60 seconds.
That happens here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Be advised.
It's not
Titan
like-
ready in 30 seconds.
Be
Titan
detrimental.
ready in 15 seconds.
Right.
Okay, your Titan's set for launch. Call it when ready.
Gotta be careful. I've been pissing him off too much. Alright. Whoa. Spawn on Titan.
Enemy Titan down. Evasive action. Enemy Titan has ejected. A friendly Titan is attacking your target. Forcing pilot eject.
And then think you're gonna kill it.
Further ahead of the IMC. Great job down there, boss.
I don't remember what burn cards are, but I canceled one.
Okay, your Titan will be ready in 60 seconds. Be advised. Titan ready in 30 seconds. Titan ready in 15 seconds. Okay, your Titan's prepped for launch. Call it when ready.
Oh god. So glad that was a teammate.
Team, we're looking good. And the IMC isn't far behind. We have a ways to go, so don't let up.
I think from watching it on the screen, I'm noticing more of the screen tearing
Mm-hmm.
on the inside of buildings than on the outside of buildings.
Right. Oh, I love that rifle. Yeah, so I want to say there was still a little bit of that screen tearing on the Xbox One version, but it was like significantly less. Like just in general, that version kind of held the frame rate a lot tighter.
Pilot, your Titan will be ready in 2 minutes.
Oh, that was a weird, like, delay lag on my part.
Okay, your Titan will be ready in 60 seconds.
Yeah, I'm seeing it skip around a little bit.
Mm-hmm. That, so far, I think is connection mostly. Because, like,
Streaming and playing.
yeah, admittedly, I'm probably pushing things a little far, but...
go. Call it when ready. You got it. Stand by for Titanfall.
There's not much time left in the mission, but the IMC not far behind. Stay on top and end this fight.
Engaging guard mode.
Oh. Bad timing.
We're still doing good down there, but the IMC are catching up. Don't give them a chance to come back.
Pilot, your Titan will be ready in 2 minutes.
All right, we got what we came for. Awesome work,
Just
team.
very
We've beaten the IMC.
What's that?
Intercept any stragglers before they get away.
gaming accessories, whatever. They make a ton of adapters that are like the PS4 controller on a Switch, and an Xbox controller on a Switch. Each one just has one function. As the most recent Mayflash one works on almost everything except for the Xbox that takes every controller you can throw in it. It's wirelessly and wired.
It's got to be like halfway between, you know, testing and engineering is more of a pain the more variables you put in, and also that work, if you put it in, means you sell fewer products. Like, it's annoying, but like, I can understand that.
The price difference goes the opposite way you would expect it to go.
Oh, like the standalone ones are technically more expensive?
Yeah, they're like $60, $50
Oof.
$60, whereas the all-in-one thing is $25 to $35 on Amazon. Whatever the flavor of the day is.
I'm probably gonna do one more match and then call it, but yeah, I fucking love this. This is awesome.
That's neat.
And I'm doing so-so, but that kind of makes sense, especially when I'm seeing everyone else at max level 10 times over. Like if you... So the...
Still playing it.
Oh yeah, they love it. They know what they like. Oh, you can't see them on this screen, but there's like a G chip on your icon, so I'm Generation 1. If you see people with G10, that means they've max leveled 10 times over. And there's 50 levels per generation. I have mail. Oh, that's what the burn cards are. So you keep them, I think, until you die. Which means if you're really good, you can, like, maintain one throughout a whole match. But they are consumed by dying while you're carrying them. Which also makes it extra fun when you ruin someone else's day and fuck up their burn card. Oh, but Blizz, when I get you that hard copy of this on Xbox One, we can go through... It's not just these matches, there's kind of like a campaign playlist for this game, which is closer to a story mode, even though there's still online matches with other players.
So little events happen within the match that add to the story, essentially.
Exactly, yeah.
Eliminate all enemy forces. Good luck.
There's a lot fucking going on here. Oh yeah, and you get bonus points for interrupting kills or executions on other grunts on your own team, which I think is kind of a cool setup.
What would happen if only 2 people were online to play? Would it just fill it up with bots?
So there would be more grunts and specters deployed. So it actually plays just fine with 2 people, technically, but it's way better when you have like a full 10-person match. Because with a 10-person match, that means, in theory, there could be 10 Titans active at the same time. But I guess, like, technologically, part of the only reason this worked on the 360 was because all of the AI running around, like, even though it's super dumb, but, like, all the Grunt and all the Spectre and all the Titan AI is technically run on cloud server side. Which means both it doesn't have to do that processing and also it doesn't have to match up everyone's, sessions. Like, you don't have, like, AI things not in the same place on 2 different games.
Titan ready in 15 seconds.
I'm having, like, flashbacks to this room. Pretty sure I have murked and been murked many a time here. Hey, buddy. It's a weird delay.
Okay, your Titan's prepped for launch. Call up and ready.
Stay sharp, my friend.
I want to say, like, overall, including all different unit types, there can be, like, 200 things active on a map at the same time.
Hey, your Titan's good to go. Call it ready.
Finder.
Guard mode.
Once you get a read on the skill of the other pilots, you can kind of strategically either direct pilot your Titan and super, like, kind of fuck them up, even though otherwise they wouldn't stand a chance, or just rely on the autopilot, because it'll get them anyway.
We're doing even better than good work, team. Keep up the pressure.
Titan's doing all right over there. Damn, that was a good shot. What do you got going on over there?
I'm gonna send you. It's a nightmare.
Oh boy. There's a lot of those going around these days.
Oh, there it is. I was waiting for it.
I can't look. I haven't even been looking at the chat.
That's fine.
This is the last game anyway, so.
Some guy's trying to set up a TV.
Mm-hmm.
This kid, for some reason, keeps knocking it over and trying to hit it with a hammer.
Oh my god.
It's like, what? I don't know what the situation is, or if they're just doing it for laughs because the TV died. They want to make a funny video or something.
Oh wait, is this the dad freaking out on the TV in front of the kids?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a funny video that when it first got released, everyone's like, Jesus Christ, this dad is like actually abusive. And then he came out and was like, no, it was a joke. The TV was broken. I'm sorry.
Just like the idea of a kid just walking up to a TV with a hammer and just hitting it directly on the screen. Like,
Man, my Titan is fucking champ this match. He's gonna blow up now, but
my type.
Damage score.
did I say Spartan?
Yep,
Damage.
no. And I wouldn't have tried this.
Pilot, your Titan will be ready in 2 minutes.
Oh god. Run away. Holy shit.
We're totally crushing it.
Whoa. I think that guy just killed both of us.
Be advised, Titan ready in 30 seconds. Titan ready in 15 seconds.
All right, we got what we came for.
Well done, guys.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Let me out the window.
You got it. Stand by for Titanfall. The IMC will be heading towards the feedback point. IMC dropped the drive. Signal coordinates away.
Alright. Lower middle of the pack. I'll take that again. I'm like slowly piecing together strategies I used to play. Like I didn't play it that much, but I think I got to like Generation 2 or Generation 3. It was probably Gen 3, but
What about Gen 13?
my goodness. Guy had image of the female body that is a challenge to biologists everywhere. Alright. Jump out of matchmaking. Oh, but yeah, like, I jumped into a game and it seemed to have like 3 or 4 people in it, and by the end it was 5 on 5, so...
Interesting.
That's been consistent from what I've seen, and again, this is this is a standalone version, like there's no crossplay or anything that I'm aware of. It's pretty cool. I mean, admittedly, it's the weekend, so it's probably a little better, but...
This one was only on Xbox system.
Yes. Yeah, that was partly a result. So I want to watch that, like, the last hours or the final hours of Titanfall, because that was that Jeff Keighley documentary that went into basically, like, how this project, even after it was, like, mostly developed, almost got scrapped. And it was literally like behind the scenes, there were negotiations and a promotional deal that got EA to okay it getting released, because Microsoft was putting up like guaranteed money to kind of like hit their minimum threshold. And as a result, they got the exclusivity for that first game, which is cool because that got put out. The studio still owned the rights to it, so they were able to put out the second one on everything. And obviously, it's paid off in the long run because they were then able to use that license with the Apex stuff.
Had all the world building set up, and they just had to figure out a way to use it differently.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because like Titanfall is a game that manages to do a crazy military conflict that, like, you know how Ubisoft put out those statements of like, we're trying to not make our games political, you know, we're just exploring worlds, and then they make a game about like the political schism in American culture leading to, and it's like, fucking, you can do that in, not that it's not political, but you can make a story that does not have direct connections to the current political climate. Like you can do like conflict with kind of factional divides that aren't a direct parallel. I'm having trouble with my words thinking, but
Just playing this very strange golf game.
is it golf with friends or whatever?
This is it's in Clubhouse games.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of plays like, it's almost like a tabletop version of golf from an above perspective.
Okay.
It's some of the same strategies in Mario Golf, but like overly simplified.
Okay.
There's no real side-to-side meter, just a straight line, then whatever the wind wants to do.
Okay. Real quick, I'm going to try the 30 FPS mode just in the training, just to see how it looks and feels.
That was 60.
So now it'll be 30 instead of 60. Let's do the pilot training. Oh man, I need to whiz. The better this ends, the sooner this ends, the better.
Yeah.
Now, the stream is still going to be labeled as 60, but it's just going to be sending out a 30 FPS signal. So,
A stream of urine?
yeah, that's where I was going with that. Oh man, I need to whiz so bad.
There you go.
God damn it, I canceled it. All right. I'm gonna end it there. If there's any particular interest of the 30 FPS mode, like it feels smoother, even though it won't, I'll mention it later. But all right, cool. Thanks for co-hosting.
I'll be here.
Fios.
Did so much to assist.
Listen, people matter. Thank you, Blizz. Thank you, Splurfy Chan.
One audience member.
Yeah. Listen, they know what they like. And it's not this, but they're polite, so. Later.